Hey, it's Friday. You know what that means. You need to cozy up with us real quick, join in on the conversation, and let's get ready for the weekend. Because who doesn't like the weekend? And we forgot to say last week, real quick, happy D-Day. So
we did have it in trivia.
We did have it in trivia,
about
but
it. The 80th anniversary of D-Day.
Yes. Storming the beach of Normandy against the Germans.
I don't know if the traditional greeting is Happy D-Day.
Yeah, well.
Do you have Happy D-Day? Happy D-Day.
Yeah, it is kind of weird because you use, hey, Happy Memorial Day. How is it happy? It's Memorial.
That's a really good point too.
Like we're supposed to be remembering the people that died.
But most people do say that.
Yeah,
they do. Well, I say it. Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
It's a really good point.
You just say, hey, Memorial Day. Stop smiling.
You punch people.
Yeah,
we're free.
Feel the pain.
Yeah,
feel the pain. So, just remember that June 6th is D-Day, not Memorial Day, D-Day. And if you don't know what that is, pop in Saving Private Ryan, and the first 30 minutes of the movie is Normandy Beach.
There is also, I think, is it The Longest Day, the old war movie? I think it's got John Wayne in it.
Okay.
About D-Day.
All right. I actually heard that, this was years ago, that the depiction in Saving Private Ryan landing on Normandy right in the beginning was pretty accurate.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which is terrifying.
Was that Spielberg?
I think so.
Yes.
Spielberg and Hanks.
Which is so weird to think of him in a war movie.
Yeah, I know.
He's Mr. Rogers, essentially.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, if you look at Hanks throughout his career, like in the 80s, he's all comedy.
Yeah.
And then he turns into romantic comedy.
Yeah, the romantic.
And then he's
comedy.
like, you know what? You can't put this in a box. I'm doing a war movie. Like, oh, okay.
And then he did another war movie recently, Greyhound?
Oh, yeah.
On Apple TV.
Yep.
But he was also in Charlie's War, too.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Charlie?
Yeah, you have to watch.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
And it wasn't a war movie, but he was in a Captain Phillips. I mean, that was a pretty intense movie, too.
Yeah, that was Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates?
And he also was, what was
was
it?
He
Airplane one.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
he was what's it called? He was Sully.
Yeah,
Sullenberger.
Sully, yeah.
I saw that movie actually in theaters.
Yeah.
It was boring. It was not. I did not enjoy it.
Like,
and it was really played up. Like a lot of the stuff they made it seem like it was a witch hunt against Sully, and it wasn't. They had to jack up the drama.
They should have got Michael Bay to direct it. There would have been.
The plane exploded, and he still landed it.
Well, he was in Forrest Gump, too. He was in
he was in
that's
Vietnam
right.
War.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go. He did a war movie before a war movie.
Michael Bay brings you what was it called? Sully. It's got a bunch of geese attacking the airplane, a flock of them.
They're all kamikazes. So
Is it a fleek? Is it a fleek of geese? Is that what it is?
Flock? A gaggle.
A gaggle.
A gaggle of geese.
A geese.
Or is it goose?
Gooses?
Guises?
I like Guises. That's the one. That's the one.
Hey, you know what? If you want to jump in on this awesome talk and you want to share your 2 cents, make sure you do so at Facebook, Menacing Podcast, on X/Twitter, at Menacing Podcast. Or if you don't have a social media, don't worry. You can email the show, menacingpodcast@gmail.com. Hop into the conversation. Figure out if it would have been better if Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg or, I don't know, somebody else directed Sully.
Anybody else.
Yeah.
Anybody else.
Anybody else. And then... you know what?
Greta Gerwig probably would have done a better job, too.
Of course, somebody would have been in a hot air balloon chanting, like, the earth is dying. But, yeah.
Why is Barbie in the plane, too?
Oh! Whoops. I completely... I thought you said Greta I was thinking.
Oh, Thunberg? No,
Yeah,
Greta
Thunberg.
Gerwig.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
wondered
my bad.
where you went with it.
Yeah,
That's why I
I
didn't
was-
really respond to
Yeah,
it.
and then you said Barbie's in the plane. I'm like, what? I didn't think she
Why
was
is
that.
the plane pink?
Yeah. But yeah, so
Sorry.
no.
He does have all like those major roles. He's also Geppetto in Pinocchio too.
Oh, yeah, you didn't remember
I
that?
never saw that one.
No, I didn't. I don't think a lot did.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm
No, it's okay. And
Let Brent get us the business out of the way here.
Yeah.
real quick, if you want to be sitting in your own spot so that you can listen to the episode as loud as you can, or as loud as you want, make sure you get a hold of Hatowski Realty. They're going to get you into the spot that's going to be comfortable for you, where you can grow and just express yourself the way that you want to, but not too much because you have neighbors. So let's put some blinds up. Make sure you get a hold of Hatowski Realty. Mike and Renee are there to help you get to where you need to be. All right, let's get back into it.
I like it. Nice job, by the way. You do a very good job with
Thank
that.
you. I try. There's a lot to remember, and
There
to get
is.
it going, in a good
Like a
smooth
natural
flow,
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is tough,
Yeah, absolutely.
but I think we're getting it down so that people are like, oh, okay, real quick, let me jot that down. No one does, but they should.
Absolutely. They should.
Yeah, we post some things on there, so
Agreed.
agreed. Russ, it is Friday. It's your week. What'd you bring?
It's my week.
Okay, John,
does
you haven't
that
been here for a while. Do you have you have anything to talk about?
I believe I brought trivia on Wednesday.
And I destroyed it.
Apparently, I need to carry the show all the time.
No, we can talk about what
Oh,
we were
boy.
talking about last episode on Tuesday. I'm sorry. About,
Wednesday?
AI. Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know
one of
days.
those days.
One of those days. So.
One of
Thursday,
those-
Thursday, right? Thursday,
One of those
Thursday?
days that ends in Y.
There you go. So, no, but,
He'll get it eventually.
I'll
He's
get it
been-
eventually.
he's been out of it
I've
a
been out
little
of it
bit.
for a while. About the
Alpha?
Netflix movie Atlas.
Oh, Atlas?
AI,
Yeah.
you know, too. Like,
I thought it was Alpha.
I thought it was Alpha 2, but it is Atlas.
Oh, it's Alpha 2? It's a sequel?
yeah. Don't worry about it.
yeah, well, the Atlas.
So yeah,
Did you watch it?
Yep.
I did too.
my wife and I did, and it was eerily a mix of iRobot, Terminator, iRobot, Terminator, and like Pacific Ring.
Like Pacific Rim?
Oh, Rim, Ring,
Where-
Rim.
Where you have the giant robots
Yeah.
fighting the monsters?
Yeah. Well, it was weird. Like, I don't know. It was.
Well, I guess this begs the better question, I think. What are your thoughts on AI in general? Do you use AI at all
I
for
try not
anything?
to.
You don't. You try not to.
My house isn't connected to anything.
I thought you had an Alexa,
I do, but
and she helps you.
no.
No, she doesn't.
Oh my gosh. It's an it for the love of Pete.
Yeah, it is an IT thing. Yes.
No. Yeah, it is an IT. There is no pronouns for it. No pronouns.
I'm not sexist, so I use a male voiced Google Assistant.
We've discussed that. You like to wake up to a good, strong voice in your ear. Hey, Russ, it's time for you to get up. Oh, okay.
I need the motivation. I actually have it voiced as R. Lee Ermey
Oh, there you
from
go.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
the drill instructor.
That would wake
Yeah,
I would probably have a couple flashbacks. Like, oh, my wife would not like it. She's like, you're kicking me. What's going on?
The Viet Cong are here.
Whistles, whistles, whistles. Hit the dirt. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of that, so I come from a military family. No,
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay,
I come from a
I was just
military
confused
family.
what you were speaking about.
Just like waking up.
Oh, okay.
Being in the military. Speaking of that, I come from a military family, and my mom was in the Navy. Actually, most of my family was in the Navy. I was like, you know what? I want to see where the bullets are coming from. I'm going to join the Marines. So she did her 2-week active duty one year, and she gets home from it. And at that time in our lives, we lived next to a park, and there was some celebration going on. Well, we didn't know that they were going to be setting off fireworks, nor did we care, but we didn't know. And fireworks started going, and my mom was on the couch. She rolled off that couch so fast.
No.
She hit the floor. And me and my sister are watching TV. She goes, hit the deck! Get on the floor! Get on the floor!
Oh,
We're like,
no.
what's going on, Mom? She goes, she's just like, incoming! I was like, Mom, they're fireworks.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
like,
gets
I've
intense.
heard of that sort of thing, but like
Yeah, it was.
that's
Yeah. My mom, like me and my sister are like 13 and 12. We're like,
Oh, my
calm down,
word.
Mom.
was she out of the Navy then at that point?
No, she was just done with her 2 weeks active. She was
Oh.
she was reserve. So
Okay.
she did
Well, I
her-
was just curious, like if it was like super fresh then
Oh,
for
yeah.
her too at that time.
Yeah, because she just like she might have been home for like 1 or 2 days after her 2-week active duty training.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's yeah. I can
So-
I can only imagine.
So when you were saying like Ari Lee wakes you, like when I was saying, because I had actually, you guys know this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but you guys know him. I got home from boot camp, and this gentleman came over to wake me up. Well, I was never woken up at boot camp by being touched. And this guy decided to touch my shoulder
Oh boy.
to try to shake me awake.
How'd that go?
Well, I put him in an arm bar.
Yeah, I bet.
And like
bet.
another one of our buddies was like, Brent, it's okay. And like I had him in a full arm bar.
Cause you have that, you come out of a dead sleep
Yeah.
ready for action.
And I let go right away, and I was like, dude, I am so sorry. And he's laughing. He goes, that was sweet. So it's like, no, it's not, dude. I really could have hurt you.
You could, yeah, I could have
Yeah,
done
it's
something, done some damage.
Yeah. I'm like,
Unless he likes pain, he goes, do it now.
Break my arm.
yes. Whoa, okay, I'm leaving. Sounds like you need some alone time. I'm gonna go this way.
You need help.
So what'd you think of Atlantis?
Atlas.
Atlantis.
So close.
Oh, very close.
I got the ATL.
Stargate Atlantis?
Oh, me and my wife watched it too, and it was really, we enjoyed it. We thought
That's so weird to hear. I just have to say, used to would have been like a decade of my girlfriend. Now it's hearing my wife.
Yeah. No, we enjoyed it as well. We thought,
Hold on. Sorry, going back to, is that weird to say too?
yeah.
It takes a little while to get used to it.
Yeah. No, sometimes I'll catch myself saying, yeah, my girl wife and I.
My girl wife.
And you have to remember what wife you're talking
I know,
about.
right? Yeah.
My girl wife.
Which
My
family.
girl wife, yeah. No, it's.
I'm sorry, how old is she? Of age.
Never reveal that age, yeah. So. No, yeah, it's even.
Well, you don't want to go from girlfriend to wife and try to mix it, so you go, yeah, my girl wife.
My girl wife. Yeah. Yeah, it's been over a month now. Been married over a
I
month.
think today that actually bears clarification.
It really does.
Yeah. No, it's been good. No, we enjoyed it. We thought the action was quite good. Of course, talking about AI and we're going to destroy the planet, blah, 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 blah. You know, about AI's going to...
Oh, yeah.
AI is going to destroy the planet?
Yeah.
Well, they're
Oh.
because we're destroying the planet, so they have to kill off us.
Yeah.
We're the virus. We're killing the planet.
Oh,
so
that's how it always goes.
Yeah.
Why do we never win in these AI awards?
Well, we do. We just need John Connor or
Oh, that's a good
Sarah Connor.
That's a good
or
point.
Sarah Connor.
Any of the Connors.
And, yeah.
Oh, the Terminator. Yeah.
The Terminator.
Roseanne Connor.
Yeah.
Is that-
Yeah. Well, we have to drink.
Somebody's got
So,
a drink, yeah.
Or we need a Will Smith.
Oh, yeah, Will Smith.
He needs somebody needs to be slapping AI around.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, they are the Guardians.
Keep my wife's name out your dang mouth.
They're the real Guardians of the Galaxy. There you go. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah.
We're really up on our pop culture references, guys.
No, we enjoyed it. I was like, oh yeah, of course, J-Lo still doing movies,
Sure.
Wait, J Lo was in this?
Yes.
Yeah, Jennifer
I don't know why I put the emphasis so weird
J
on that.
Lo.
She's that low.
I don't know why. It just how it came out.
Well, then they also had
She probably
Mark Strong was in there too.
Oh, I like him.
Um,
Was he a bad guy?
No, he played a good.
Really?
general.
He's always a bad guy.
he's a
He played a good general.
Good general.
The good general.
Yes.
Opposed to the bad.
Oh, you ready for war, gentlemen?
And then Sterling K. Brown was the other guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Of course, yes, we all know Sterling K.
yes,
Brown.
Yes, quite right.
Yes, quite right. Of course.
Oh, it was just like your typical. Oh no! Also, the guy who played in the Marvel the Ten Rings movie.
Oh yeah,
Jackie Chan?
yeah.
Shanghai Noon?
They're
Is
not
that the one you're
all-
going
Good
for?
movie.
I miss.
Shimu.
Shimu.
The Orca?
No, wait, that's
Shamu.
Shamu. Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Sorry.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's just in
I
captivity.
know, right? No, it was a typical like type of said humans are destroying the
Yeah,
Earth.
sure.
AI they're
That's-
created. AI.
How are we destroying the Earth? I guess I'm curious how they portray it.
climate
Oil?
change.
Climate change.
Oh, climate change.
Oil. I like it. Just oil.
Just
Our
oil.
breath.
Cow farts.
Yep.
Yeah, why doesn't AI kill all the cows?
Whoa. Because we would have to all agree on one day to do a barbecue.
Oh, that's true.
And we can't even do that when we have national holidays. Everybody's like 4th of July.
Oh,
We're not gonna
everybody
barbecue
chooses a
today.
different one.
Yeah.
I'm busy that day. Let's
Yeah.
do the 5th of July.
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day. I know. Let's do a burger. No, we're doing hot dogs.
We're camping.
I guess I'll say it was a good Netflix movie.
Yeah, it was.
What does that mean? It was a good
Not worthy of
Netflix.
theaters.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
jeez. Well,
I still love the theater, by the
Oh,
way. I still
oh,
think
I-
the
All the movies you
experience.
gotta go see. You gotta go see.
Yeah, and we don't invite Brent to.
Exactly.
yeah, I know.
Sean, I have a great time.
Fun.
Salt in an open wound. Salt in an open wound.
Well, that's what you get for missing that bonus question in trivia on Wednesday. You got nothing.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
No, it,
Zing bang.
there are a few movies coming out this year that I want to go see in the theater, but
Nobody cares about that, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Nobody cares about what you
one's
want to
that?
see in the theater.
well, no one literally cares about going to the theater anymore.
Well, there's one movie everyone's gonna.
Oh, yeah, Deadpool.
and Wolverine.
Oh my gosh,
They're
I
all
can't
gonna go
wait.
see that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gonna probably people are gonna be like, the theater's alive.
Well, no, Marvel's gonna be like, we're back. We're finally back.
Marvel. Oh.
I don't know. Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
You guys excited about the new Star Wars episodes? Or,
So
Show.
The Acolyte, I
The
started watching it.
yeah.
It was garbage. It was hot garbage.
I haven't seen it yet.
Did it make you cry?
It almost did. I actually almost
Well,
was on
I-
the fetal position on the floor.
I
So it's just
heard that the main actress wanted to make white people cry.
she did say that, yes, which is kind of it's here nor there, whatever. Yeah, she's an actress. Nobody cares what she has to say.
True.
But what gets me is and I actually saw. So the first episode, I went and saw the 25th anniversary re-release of Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Fantastic. Took me back to being 10 years old.
Did you like sit there the entire time going, "This CGI sucks"?
No, it holds up though.
Really?
It actually holds up. I don't know what they've done now because what
They
they
re-CGI'd it.
produce now is terrible.
Oh, okay.
For anything they use CGI for, it's like that doesn't look real. And then you got Lord of the Rings and Star Wars over here, like ours holds up. And so, anyways, they did they showed a preview for the Acolyte,
Yeah.
and that preview was the part of the first episode.
Oh, okay.
And it's where they're in that cantina fighting.
Yeah.
She's fighting. It's like pretty early on in the first episode.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so overdone. It reeks of trying too hard. And even by Star Wars standard, the acting is pretty bad. I'm just saying. It doesn't work. And it doesn't. The problem is everything they're doing with. I could go on.
Oh
for a
yeah.
while.
I feel
But
like
everything they've been doing with Star Wars lately doesn't feel like it fits together anyway. It feels like all these different projects that the Disney comes in. It's like, well, it's all in our universe, so we're gonna jam this square into a circle hole and make it work.
But yeah, it's I saw the previews for it and I was like,
Garbage,
I was
hot
like,
garbage.
no, I don't even feel the need to even remotely check that out.
I made it. I didn't even make it. I made it to the part of the first episode, which is the opening, which is where the preview was. So I saw what I've already seen, and I was like, okay, so this is terrible. It's as terrible as the preview was.
I mean, I would really like to finish the other series.
Ahsoka?
What?
Ahsoka?
No.
Which one?
Ahsoka was good.
Mandalorian?
Yes, Mandalorian.
And The Mandalorian is very good.
But I don't know. I just
Those felt like they fit in the Star Wars universe. This one feels like they're like 100 years before the rise of the Empire.
oh
So all this stuff is happening very like that doesn't seem like enough time.
Are there
Like
any characters in there that we know?
no, probably not. Not that I'm aware of. I mean,
point.
I don't know if they talked to Yoda or anything. He'd be alive at the time.
right.
But the funny thing is 100 years that's really not that long before the rise of the Empire. So all this stuff I don't know. Well, because I think
he is really showing his geek.
yeah, the timeline doesn't add up, and I think that's what a lot of the Star Wars stuff shows. The timeline does not add up.
I really think that they should have stopped at Solo.
I think they should have stopped selling it to Disney.
Yeah. Hey, Lucas, how do you feel about your creation, bud?
Actually, from what I understand, he's very bummed by how it how
Really?
it went.
He's bummed about how his cult classic trio movies and Empire went down the pooper when the mouse took it over.
He basically admits that they don't understand anything about Star Wars.
they don't understand anything about really anything. Like
Only the
they're-
people that like know Star Wars, like I said, like Jon Favreau, they're the only people that actually should be allowed to do Star Wars shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with like the Mandalorian that ties in very well with a lot that Lucas did.
Okay.
The same for Book of Boba Fett, whether people like it or not. That actually kind of tracks a bit.
Yeah.
But
And there are characters in there that you actually know.
Yeah.
Dude, just like Ahsoka
Yeah.
as well. It's like,
I think Ahsoka tracks pretty well. With
I haven't even heard of that. Is that the cartoon?
No, that's the Clone Wars
Oh, okay.
and the Bad Batch
All right, calm
and
down.
Tales of the Jedi
and I know you said,
and Tales of the Empire.
did you like, you didn't like Obi-Wan series, did you? Or did you?
No, I thought it was better than what it was going to be, but
Okay.
it's upon further reflection, it's terrible.
I forgot that they did an Obi-Wan.
Yeah, they did an Obi-Wan. It's
The last episode's really the most epic. That's what I like. to
hot
watch.
garbage. It's more hot garbage.
Just watch
Perfect.
it.
Well, he brought up Marvel, which I don't think they're going to be doing anything anytime soon. I think they're about to go the way of DC.
Well, let's move on though from movies, though.
Sure. Okay.
Because limited returns on those episodes.
Sure.
So, John, do you got anything else you want to talk about since you haven't been on the episode in a while?
So
We wanna give you-
Marvel is actually on new.
Aside from
They
movies.
said they're going to bring back 60 new old Marvel characters from the new Avengers. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
That's a lot of
2 weeks
characters.
ago, this was
Yeah.
posted. This is not political.
Okay.
I'm going to bring up a political figure.
Okay.
Okay, so it's political.
No, it's not. President Joe Biden and his team are looking to hire a meme manager.
Oh.
A mean manager.
A meme.
He's not he's an angry manager.
Meme. M-E-M-E.
Okay, a meme manager.
And they're paying $85,000.
Oh my goodness!
Holy
Sign me
cow!
up.
No,
Yeah.
dibs.
No, I called it first.
You didn't call dibs though.
Oh.
You just said sign
No, it's haha.
dang it.
Yes,
Oh,
got
crap.
it.
So it says President Joe Biden's campaign needs a manager for content and meme pages. The role involves collaborating with podcasters,
Oh,
Hey, that's us.
digital media firms, and social media meme pages. It offers up to $85,000 and requires relocation to Wilmington, Delaware.
Ooh, so your $85,000 does not go far.
No, yeah.
That's basically
After-
making $20,000 anywhere
After
else.
taxes.
So
I'll
we'll
just
pay
take
you
that.
$85,000. Cost of living is $200,000. You'll be set.
Good luck.
Delaware is such a kind of a small state.
It's a very small
But
state.
it's like a ritzy state.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of wealthy.
What do you do for your job? I'm a meme manager for the presidential.
What does that even entail? Yeah, do you have to create the memes?
Either you have to create them or you have to
With the people who do
Yeah.
them. And podcasters too.
What podcast? What is that? With, or
No, I
do
don't know, but to
podcasts?
me-
Because memes are picture
Yeah,
based.
yeah. They're visual.
So they're not not really good for a
Podcast.
non-visual
Yeah.
format like a podcast.
Well, there aren't
We're going to describe this meme to you here. It's a
real
picture of
funny.
a really old man. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Joe Biden. I'm being told.
sorry.
He has his eyes are red. Apparently, he's worshiping Satan. What's that? Oh no, he's okay. Sorry, no, he's Darth Brandon. There it is. That's the one.
oh, wow.
I see. That's an audition for the role right
Hey,
there.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I should have that job because I described it without even looking at it.
Well, is it digital media firms?
That's like their only meme they have.
What are
Yeah,
the
really.
Digital media firms. What are those?
They're digital media.
And I just want to say too the bit about him being a devil worshiper, that was just anecdotal.
Allegedly. It's alleged.
That wasn't actually saying he was. It's just anecdotal.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
It's just anecdotal. Oh boy.
I'm sure the position's filled. It's been 2 weeks, but maybe
Not to
you
get
never-
too political.
you never know. Yeah, not to get too political. But you never know.
Donald Trump is basically Jesus, am I right?
Oh gosh.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Oh.
That would make you uncomfortable, John?
Oh,
Physically
I didn't bring
uncomfortable?
that one up, so I was like, oh, that's not going to be kind of fun to talk about.
I'm going to hear about that one in church.
Yeah, you are.
So-
You're so right, he is.
Wait,
Keep
what
going.
one?
That's and both.
Both.
Oh, man.
We knew that you'd see the light. What is this? The Cult of Brent? No. In the
I
Cult
like
of...
the Call to Brent, actually. I joined recently,
Yeah,
just,
you did.
last week.
Yeah,
and,
it was fun to sprinkle you with a little bit of whiskey,
Yeah.
and then we enjoyed a glass together.
Yep.
Maybe if you show up a little bit more, John, we'll sprinkle you.
Well,
with some
John's
whiskey.
been auditioning. That's what he started the last episode with. Was
Yeah.
his coughing was trying to drink the whiskey.
Drink
and
the-
he's not quite
yeah.
there yet.
No.
You'll be a real boy one day.
I'm a real boy.
And actually, we threw out some names in a post a couple weeks ago to rename the Cult of Brent, and I forgot what those names were. We'll have to look them back up.
You had some good ones. Yeah, let me pull it up
It was
from
like-
the Facebook page.
Yeah, so it's not all about me. I'm here just to love everybody and sprinkle and accept you. But it's not just about me. But if you do have a bank account, we will need that.
That's a must.
Yeah.
The Cult of Brent is undergoing a name change. Some ideas are the Republic of Fun. I like that one a lot, actually.
That one's.
The Democratic Democracy of Whiskey.
Oh, see, that one is.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Or this one's actually pretty good too. Or the People's Liberation Commune. I'm particularly fond of that one as well.
Maybe we'll have to put up a poll and see,
we'll have
who
to-
likes what one.
We'll
Let's
toss the poll on this episode. So
Yeah.
go on to Spotify
Yeah.
and cast your votes.
Make sure that you vote, because if you vote, you're in. We'll get together. We'll sprinkle some whiskey, and I'll sprinkle you with some whiskey. And
It's disconcerting when you keep saying sprinkle people with.
don't worry about it.
Whiskey.
There's
It's
just going to be a
very-
lot of
Some
sprinkling.
people with this-
I think it's the sprinkling.
You can't because whiskey isn't carbonated, so I can't just like shake it up and then pop the cork and have like champagne. I can't just bathe everybody with can't do that.
Yeah,
so,
that's a great point. I'm glad
so I
you
have to sprinkle.
brought that up.
Can't-
It makes a lot of sense when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up here, I do
no.
have to say I figured out
Okay.
why nobody can leave voice messages.
All right.
Spotify's discontinuing that.
And there it goes.
Because Brent and I tried last week. We went to the site and we recorded, and it let us record, but then it wouldn't send it. And the reason, of course, being that that's a discontinued feature.
Oh, man.
That's not. They don't tell you that because
Well, if you have Facebook, you can send voice messages to our Facebook Messenger page.
that's a thing, really.
Oh yeah. I was just about to
You have
ask.
to be friends with the. I think. No, you don't have to. Just look up the podcast.
Because it's the
Facebook.
business page.
Yeah, just click on send a message and record a video message or a voice message, and we'll get it.
Yeah,
Nope.
if you do a video, like nice, we get to see your face. No one else will. So
That's,
just do your voice, because we'd like to play that on the episode. Because I was just about to ask, couldn't there be a way where somebody could do a voice message and then email it to us?
yes, that is. You could do that as well. Yeah.
So maybe-
you could
maybe,
record
yeah.
an audio file.
Unfortunately,
We'll take
it's,
that.
yeah.
Or if you want to, just wrap the tape in a old newspaper and put it on our doorstep, and we'll get it there too.
The message in a bottle format. Just drop it in the nearest body of water. It'll find its way
Find its
to
way
us.
here. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, we
God.
got another one, guys.
Could you imagine finding a message Dear Menacing Podcast, you suck.
My dearest menacing
was
podcast.
10 years ago.
It's been a fortnight since our last correspondence. My bosom heaves. So yeah, that would be.
Mind your head, sir.
So yeah, that's there's options out there, I guess,
Yeah.
for sending us a voice message.
Please
Still
do.
waiting to be sprayed with whiskey.
Yeah.
Sprinkled.
Sprinkles, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not sprayed. We don't have that. We don't have that in the whiskey budget. You gotta use it
It's-
sparingly.
Yeah, there you go.
The collections are predominantly used for the whiskey. Yeah, a little.
It's a squirt bottle.
Get a Super Soaker
Oh,
50.
jeez.
Oh, that's
Could
the
you
one.
imagine?
That would be so fun.
We just see Brent shooting himself in the mouth.
Oh, somebody's thirsty.
Shoots it up in the air. I got it. Hold on.
I'm kind of the big deal around here. The democratic democracy of whiskey.
Oh,
Here, here.
cheers. to
On that note, Brent, why don't you take us home?
All right.
Not to
Well, I don't wanna
your
take-
home.
I don't
No,
wanna take
that's-
any of you home.
Why don't you
That's
take us out of here?
Oh, take us out of
Take
here.
both of you out of here. Leave.
Leave immediately.
Leave immediately.
Hey guys, it's the weekend. Go have some fun. Be safe. Make sure that you reach out to a father and say happy
Oh, it's Father's Day. I didn't do any Father's Day themed. Our writers didn't do any Father's Day.
I said, "What'd you
themed.
bring to the table?" And you went, "Okay." So, make sure you
Well, you
reach.
fired the writers who knew what day it was.
Yeah, but we got John. He knows that it's a day.
That's your. Not sure which one. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Whatever,
Friday,
whatever
all the
day.
days.
So make sure you say Happy Father's Day to those fathers that decided to stick around, huh? And those ones that decided.
Would you know anything about that?
Yeah, I would. And to those fathers that did stick around, and to the fathers that decided to step up when the other ones didn't want to stick around.
Or the ones disappointed by what they stuck around for. Hi, Dad.
If only your sister would have been a boy. Just serious. Please make sure that you reach out to a dad and say Happy Father's Day to those that are still about. And on that note, have fun.